just to make sure. And we would ask that anyone that does see any sort of price gouging going on, that they contact, whether it be EMD, and let us know, and then we'll go from there.
I don't know if this is for you, maybe does staggering the evacuation make it easier because it's not all going on at the same time, or does it make it harder because you're having to concentrate here and move here?
No, we're very comfortable with the phasing in that we're doing. What we're trying to do is actually, because the storm changed, we are changing with the storm, and I think that's very important that we just make sure that we do it in phases as we see that change. Beaufort and Charleston definitely need to go ahead and plan on evacuating at 3, but we saw that because the storm had slowed down, we can move that evacuation for Georgetown and Horry to tomorrow morning.
Should that make the roads a little less crowded, maybe?
I think, whereas I saw a lot of reports where 1 million people being evacuated, you're looking now about 250,000 is what we're looking at in terms of evacuations, and that does not count tourists.
So that's today, 4 million, and then tomorrow will be a different number.
I think that's right. Is that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, that is right. Any other questions?
Will 8 lane reversals continue until this is over?
Yes, so the lane reversals will start at 3 o'clock today. They're going to go ahead and start prepping for that. And then, Director, if you want to go ahead and talk a little bit about that.
Thank you, Governor. Yes, the lane reversal is set for 3 p.m. this evening on the I-26 corridor going from Charleston to the Columbia area. And once we implement the lane reversal, they will run continuously.
So nobody can get in the truck?
Oh yeah, there are other options. One, if coming out of Columbia, you could take US 321 to Orangeburg, to US 178 to Somerville, to US 78 into Charleston. That's one of other options.
And that again was the reason that we wanted to focus on clearing out the Midlands, is because when you have those numbers coming through, we want to make sure we have as many people off the road as we can so that everybody can get through to their evacuation stop.
You know if there will be any shelters opening?
So what we have done, so we've got the Emergency Management Division website that I'd like to go through with you. If you go to www.scemd.org, this is what you're going to see. You're going to want to click on Hurricane Matthew, and then you will see all of these things in this area. The Know Your Zone is very important, because if you are coming from any area, if you go and hit Know Your Zone, you put in your address, it will tell you exactly what your evacuation route is so that you know what you need to do. Also, the other part of that is it will list the shelters. We have shelters already ready to be staffed. So as soon as the North Charleston buses start hitting Greenville, we'll have 3 shelters up. I'm going to ask Dr. Alford if she wants to add any more to that.
Yes, we'll begin that process at 1 p.m. today for anyone that wants to relocate to shelters in the upstate from the Charleston area or the low country. We also have 110 shelters that are available for up to 66,000 residents. So we're on standby for those shelters to open as we need them.
Derek, do you want to put the map up? That way everybody can see exactly just those areas that, this is where our focus is right now. The entire cone is still filling up.